We have just landed in Kuala Lumpur, and for this city we are using the Kiwi.com story travel guide for recommendations for things to do in the city. Stay tuned for the end of the video for where we share how much we have spent and saved on our 4-week trip as world travel hackers.
So we're just coming up to a suggestion on the stories guide for Kuala Lumpur, and this is Jalan Alor. This is where loads of street food you can get from different parts of the world, so let's go check it out. As it's just rained, it's quite empty here at the moment, and it's still quite early, probably like 6 p.m. But as the evening goes on, it gets so busy here and all the tables are full. There's loads of like fresh seafood, Thai food, Malaysian food.
And there's like a great atmosphere and all the lights go on and it's quite pretty actually.
So here we have a pad thai, and this is a really good size. Normally they're a lot smaller in Thailand. This is 17 ringgit, which is a pretty good price. And this looks so good, very thick. That's really good. We also got 2 coconuts, which were like 9 ringgit each. So guys, we are now on our way to the Petronas Twin Towers, which, as you probably know, used to be the 2 tallest buildings in the world. We're in the KLCC park, but we're just amongst some trees now, and it should be just through these trees in a minute.
These are like the most iconic buildings in all of Kuala Lumpur, I would say.
Look at them, and I love the way they sparkle. It's like the Eiffel Tower. To be honest, this 4 Seasons hotel is pretty tall as well. I can't believe it. It's almost as tall as the Twin Towers. I guess it's a lot newer though.
I think Petronas Towers are one of the most beautiful buildings like in the world, and they were the tallest buildings from 1998 to 2004, so for quite a long time. But yeah.
And there's 2 of them, which is pretty crazy.
Yeah, the tallest together, I think. The same height.
This is Ceylon Suites, and we're staying in this apartment studio for just £25 a night, which is honestly just insane value for money. And we'll show you why. Obviously you get like a kitchen, actually drinking water as well, which means you're going to save so much money on plastic bottles, because often you just have to buy plastic bottles, which is a waste. Also cook your own food, another saving thing. But one of the best things about this place is the incredible views of the city and the kind of green jungle as well. So you can see the Twin Towers out there and the KL Tower up there, which is super tall. It's such incredible value, and we're going to go show you the rooftop pool because it has insane views. You're not even going to believe it. Let's go. Let's go to the rooftop. And this is it, the rooftop infinity pool with panoramic views all over the city, a great place to chill, and there's also a sky gym, all included within just the £25 a night.
Guys, this pool is absolutely insane.
Look at this view behind us. Look at this. This is the KL Tower.
And it's like twice as tall as this building. It's actually insane.
So it's been amazing to explore the city of Kuala Lumpur, and I wish we had more time to see this incredible city. But it is the end of our 4-week journey with Kiwi.com, and we have had the most incredible time.
But now it is time to talk about budgets and how much we spent on these 4 weeks. Back in the first video, we shared all the budgets we set for different categories, and we're now going to share them with you and how much we actually spent. Our first category was flights, and we set ourselves a budget of €2,800, and we actually only spent €2,642, so we saved quite a bit of money.
And one of the ways we did this was using Kiwi.com's price alerts feature. So we actually saved an extra €158 on flights.
Another Kiwi.com feature which we used was the self-transfer hack, and we used this twice, one in Shanghai and one in Singapore. And this allowed us to take the cheapest possible flights and actually have a stopover in 2 cities so we could explore them.
Our next spending category was accommodation, and for this we set ourselves a budget of €1,600, and in the end we only ended up spending €1,448, so we saved a little bit of money there.
Our cheapest accommodation by far was in the Philippines, where it was so much cheaper than places like Venice, where it was super expensive.
And our last spending category is other, so this includes things like food, transport between places, activities, and for this we set ourselves a budget of €2,240.
But we only spent €1,753, so we saved quite a bit of money in this category. Our most expensive destination was definitely Singapore, but we only had 24 hours there, so we did splurge on some crazy activities, but they were definitely worth it, and I'm glad we did.
I would do it again.
It was good fun.
So here we are. How much did we spend after 4 weeks of travel being Kiwi.com world travel hackers with a budget of €10,000?
We have the numbers on my phone of how much we budgeted, spent, and saved during the 4 weeks. In the first video, we told you we were going to try and budget ourselves to 6,640 euros. And we actually only spent 5,843 euros. So we have saved quite a bit less than what we budgeted. Overall, we saved 4,157 euros, which I'm like so proud of us, because we have traveled to over 7 countries.
And we've been to some incredible places and had incredible experiences, but we did manage to stick to the budget. A big thank you to Kiwi.com. We have loved this experience being world travel hackers, and we've actually really enjoyed using the Kiwi.com search engine.
Especially the self-transfer hack, because that combination of different flights to get the cheapest ones is just gonna save us so much money in the future as well.
Thank you so much for watching this series, and make sure you check out some of the other world travel hacker duos because they've got some great other budgeting advice and stuff coming.